So I can speak on that right away. What made me want to have a home birth. So even from, it probably started actually, I had a best friend who had 3 home births. And I remember her first telling me the story, and I was like, that's super cool. I don't think I could do that. And that was years ago. And so, but that always stuck with me, that story that she had shared, and like how beautiful her home birth was. But I just never really thought that was an option, just because I had worked in the labor delivery area and I had worked in the NICU. So I just didn't see you being able to have a home birth and it be safe. And so honestly, once I found out I was pregnant, I feel like it had been enough years where we started already starting to think more independently, and not like saying trust everything you hear. It sounds bad, but we started to like think for ourselves basically. And so it had gotten to that point where I was like, well, why can't I have a home birth? Like, what, like, is it really because it's not safe, or is it because I'm just uneducated? And so started to dive into that a little bit more. And when we found out we were pregnant with Kai, I'd been seeing an OB, but I just never felt like a connection. I never felt like I really wanted to do it that way. I was starting to picture more what a home birth would look like. And so we went through the process of trying to like decide, is it feasible for us to do a home birth? We had entered Ashley's educational classes, and so we were being educated more on like natural birthing and stuff like that. And I was like, man, I want to do a home birth so bad. And then I was surrounded by people doing home births. And so like I knew I wanted to be in my home environment, to be relaxed, to have more autonomy, to be able to make decisions and not feel like I am making people angry because I'm not doing things the way they want it to be done. I didn't want to have to worry about that while I was in labor. And so the biggest hurdle probably was getting Jonathan on board. So I'll let him talk about why he wanted to have a home birth eventually.
Yeah, I didn't want to have a home birth at all. I was like, okay, like if something happens, we're at the hospital, they can just do whatever procedure they need to, it'll be fine. Because my main concern, as anybody would be, okay, is mama and baby going to be okay? And it was just what Marissa said. I was uneducated and just started thinking for myself more. And that because of the classes with Ashley, it started telling me that, okay, this happens often, one. It's been happening for a long time, and birth is actually a natural thing. It's not a medical procedure. So with those things in mind, I just had more confidence around what was the stages, what was happening, and what I could expect. So if anything was to happen, I would know, okay, that's not normal. And 911 is just a call away, but thankfully we didn't need that. So it was just getting, for me, the reason why I wanted to do it is, one, I knew it was safe, and I was confident about who we had with us, to Ashley, to help us through it.